let's read the most popular books of this year. Hi guys, so the first book that we will be reading for this very exciting reading vlog is gonna be, drumroll please, The Van Rebels! It's a fantasy book of the week, and I feel like it was a very popular fantasy book. I would say one of the only ones I haven't read last year, like 2023, that was popular this year. Like, it was really hard to like find books that I haven't read yet that were popular, because I love reading popular books. It's so fun because then you can talk to people about it. But this one I haven't read yet, so that is very exciting. And I've heard great things about it. The second book just came out, so that's kind of perfect. I finally also got my copy. That was the reason I didn't read it yet, because it was literally unavailable in Germany, or at least where I was living. So this is so cool to finally have in my hands. Obviously I did get the US version, had to, but yeah, this is, I think, historical fantasy about wars, but mostly romance between two typewriters, magic typewriters. I honestly don't know much, but I'm excited. The cover is beautiful, so, and I love the actual book because look at that beauty. I love it. I mean, it's not that crazy, but you know, gotta be appreciative, I feel like. So let's start reading this book. I'm excited. I haven't filmed a reading vlog in such a long time, so this shall be exciting. I think actually since November, and now it's mid-January. Let's see if I can still do it. Let's see if I still got it. Okay. Literally when I do this, my phone's gonna die. Like, it's just gonna fall down. Let's see if it actually will. I'm gonna put my foot here. Spider senses! No, I'm not kidding. Literally. Okay, let's read. Also, we're going home tomorrow, so this background will not be seen anytime soon. That is so pretty. Personally, I would say. Golden hour! Okay, let's read the first book of this challenge video. I don't know, but I'm excited. The Van Rebels, so let's go. Popular fantasy book of the year. Hi guys, update time, because I have been reading Divine Battles very slowly. Actually, I am sorry, but I'm in uni stress. It's actually crazy. We are 3 weeks out of, no, we're 3 weeks before exam season starts, so stress as fuck. Also, yes, exam season is in February, which is really weird, but anyways. So anyways, let's talk about this book, because I've still been reading it and I'm now on page 200. And I'm definitely, like, my speed has increased because I've been loving this book. Like, actually, I am obsessed. Like, I called it last night. It's gonna be 5 stars. It's gonna be 5 stars. So it's really great. And I just love it. It's really, really good. I love the romance in it. I would definitely say it's more like a romance book in a setting of fantasy, historical kind of, you know, but it's definitely fantasy. No, it's definitely romance. Just because that's the main aspect of the whole book. Like, it's about Iris and Roman, and that's it. But I'm having a grand old time, and I mean, there is war going on, so I feel like that just makes it more interesting. So I have no complaints, actually. I'm just a little bit scared of the like breakup. Like, if it's gonna be annoying, I'm like really scared because it's giving miscommunication trope, and I hate miscommunication tropes, so we'll see how that goes. But anyways, so far I'm really, really enjoying it. And I'm having a really good time, and I'm now on page 200. So yeah, it's very short. So I'm hoping I can finish it today. It's still early, but There's a lot going on today, and then tomorrow I'm driving back home to uni, so we'll see. But anyways, first book of this video, halfway done, and I thought I would try that. I'm actually really enjoying it. I'm just a bit worried about the third act breakup, and I love the two characters, and I love romance, and the quotes, the writing. Oh my goodness, this is what I wanted to say. When I started this book, I was obsessed with the writing, like instantly. It is so good, and I regret not annotating this book, but then again, it gives me reason to reread it, so that's been fun. But yeah, I've just been having a really good reading week. I'm also re-listening to a book that I love, like 5-star books, so it's been a really good reading week so far. Just wanted to say that, and I'm hoping it will continue. And I love this like thing on the cover. Anyways, let's keep reading, actually. Guys, when I tell you, I literally use tape to put my phone to the window. Like, it is sticking to the window right now. That's what I did. So I'm very scared it's gonna fall. Like, it feels like it's inching towards me, but it's fine. Let's talk about the book I finished. Because I finished The Vine Rebels. And oh my god, it was so good. It was genuinely so good. I wish I could have filmed like the reaction of the ending, because I was so anxious the whole time. But I was in a train, and the train, it was packed. It is usually packed. Like, I use the train like 2 times a week to go home and back, and just it's messy. But anyways, and they usually have 3 wagons. This time they had 2, and the train is usually already full. So it was extremely full this time. Like, people couldn't get in at the end because it was so full. So that was fun, and I was just like there sitting and reading my book. But it was fun, and we were also sitting in like this weird circle. I don't know, can put in a picture or something, so everybody could see my reactions. And when I tell you, my reactions were like actually like visible, and I tried not to have them visible because obviously that's a bit weird, but like there were tears coming into my eyes from just a scene in the book that was like literally so short. Then I was just like smiling, giggling, being so happy. Then I was scared because I realized it was all going too well, and I still had 100 pages left. And then the last 50 pages, I was just like so stressed and biting my fingernails so hard. Like, they are literally just gone. I was just like, yeah, very anxious, very, very anxious. And let's be real, I had reasons to be anxious because this book, no, but I'm obviously not gonna spoil anything, but I was deeply scared. And the only thing I heard about the ending was that it was kind of similar to A Curse for True Love, which I don't know if I would say that's true, but it definitely, no, not A Curse for True Love, The Ballad of the Arthur. So I would say it was kind of that, but also like, I don't know, but I just kept that in mind and was like, how can it end safe? And it's so different. But anyways, made all sense at the end. I'm so scared to read the next one, and I'm this close to just buying it already and reading it, but obviously I have a lot of books to read for this video and stuff, so I'm gonna pause a little bit and be scared about the ending. But I'm very glad I don't have to wait like a month for the next book, so glad that I read it in 2024, not gonna lie, a little bit. But anyways, what I wanted to say was that I'm giving this book 5 stars. Yeah, I said it. And I'm so happy about it. Literally so happy, because I haven't had a 5-star book in so long. So yeah, this was so good. And obviously I use a train, and then I had to use a bus, and I was driving home listening to, wait, I need to stick it to the window. But anyways, I was on a bus driving here, listening to music, and You're Losing Me by Taylor Swift came on. When I tell you, the tears sprang into my eyes, because I was envisioning You're Losing Me from Roman's POV to Iris. No, literally it's about to fall. But oh my god, No words. I'm still getting like teary-eyed. I'm just listening to that song. And it's so sad. Honestly, it's heartbreakingly sad. But anyways, that's all I can say. Literally talked enough about this book. And if you see me reading Ruthless Vows very soon, you know what. But anyways, the next book that I will be reading in this video, if you couldn't tell from like the glimpses that you saw and from other videos I've filmed before where I was talking about this book, is gonna be Yellow Bears as the fiction book of the video. So we had fantasy, now we have fiction, and I think there's even one fiction book of the year on Goodreads or something, but it was definitely one of the prizes, was very popular. Obviously it was Rebecca F. Kwang's new book, so her books are always very popular, and I feel like that's for a good reason, because they're always good. I have read Babel so far and it was really good, just complicated, but this is a lot shorter than Babel, a lot less intimidating and less like serious, because it is a satire. So yeah, and I'm excited to read this book. I've literally read like 1.5 chapters yet on my Kindle, like the reading test that you get from Amazon, and so far it's been good, but I can't really say too much. But this is basically about an author who is very popular, has wrote bestseller books who are turned into Netflix TV shows. Literally my dream, I'm just saying that. And then she dies. She just dies. I can't tell you how she dies, but it was a very sudden, weird death. Let's be so for real. If I would die that way, I would kill myself. And I know I would be already dead, but that would be so humbling, honestly. Sorry. I know it's very sad that she died and stuff, but like, you just gotta read it just for that scene. And yeah, anyways, very funny. And then it's about her best friend, who is June Hayward, who is also an author, but she is not that popular, well known, doesn't have any bestsellers. You know, she's working as a teacher, I think, also. And then so June steals Athena's, the bestseller book, and she's like, that's mine, the manuscript, I'm gonna publish it as my book. You know, I'm like taking this book and publishing it as my own. I think the story develops from here. I'm just at the point where she stole the manuscript and Athena died. So I'm very excited to read this book. I haven't read a fiction book in a while, so should be fun. And yeah, I'm so sad about the Mind Rivals, and then this was so funny. And I also just drank an energy drink, so you know, this is also not helping the situation. I feel like Emily, who's gonna be editing this part, is gonna be like cringe. Anyways, let's get to reading. Actually, I need to go to university now because of classes, so let's not actually read, but I mean, I'm gonna sneakily take it with me. But yeah, I just had a really good reading week last week, because also reading this took me a week just because of uni, and I've been listening to an audiobook as a reread that was a 5-star read. So you know, I had 2 5-star reads basically in 1 week. Obviously I knew one was gonna be in 5 stars, but yeah, that was very fun. And yeah, hoping this one will be good as well. I think so, it should be. I'm so excited. Literally. And you're probably gonna see me back home in the next clip. Like, I'm just switching, I don't know what it's called, but yeah, I'm gonna be gone in soon again. Very excited. Honestly, this is so exciting. Yeah, like, I'm planning on reading this. Like, I usually edit on my train rides, but I don't have any videos back, so really need to finish this video so I can start editing. But reading the Band Rebels took me a week just because of uni alone, so it's been tough out here. It's been very tough for a booktuber who has also a real life job, who is also working in uni, who is also just doing a lot of other stuff like the gym, and watching movies. Literally. Not gonna lie, me rewatching every Spider-Man movie that is out there in the last 2 weeks hasn't been helping the situation at all. And exams coming up, and I'm blabbling for 10 minutes by far now. So I need to stop. Bye guys. Bye. Oh my god, I'm so crazy. Literally. Okay. Bye. Hi guys. I just wanted to give you a little bit of a reading update because I am obviously reading Yellow Face at the moment. Again, I love this minimalistic, yeah, I think that's the right word, cover. And I'm already on page 250. No, like literally, yesterday I was thinking I'm probably not gonna read like a lot, like 50 pages max, and that would make me very happy. Girl, I was so wrong. Oh my god. I don't even know how it happened. But I think because I started reading on my Kindle just a little bit, you know, at the beginning. And it was very intriguing. And then, I really shouldn't say that on the internet, but I was in class. And it was a big lecture, so nobody was paying attention to me. And I was just like, reading. But it was a guest lecture, I don't know, just... We've got like a transcript, so it didn't really matter, but anyways, it was completely pointless to go there. So anyways, but I did read a little bit of it. It was so intriguing. And then I went on the bus home, but I had to wait for my bus for half an hour, and then I was on the bus for another half an hour, so I read like 60 more pages. And then I came home and I was like 120 pages in. I was like, oh my god, this is amazing. And then I read like 80 pages more after that because it was just so intriguing. That's how I ended up with that. And then today I obviously read a little bit more because I literally cannot stop. So it's really, really good. I definitely think I prefer the first half when the main character June is publishing the book that she stole. And then it was published and I was okay, cool. Now the interesting parts are kind of over, I feel like, but that wouldn't be true. It's still very interesting, and I'm excited to see how it like all pans out, because I don't believe that she's just gonna live a happy life ever after, nothing bad is gonna happen. Like, surely not. Like, I feel like there should be like a plot twist or something, but honestly I don't know, so we'll see, I guess. But yeah, it's been really good so far. I like the writing. I hate the main character. It is what I have to say. Sometimes I get a little bit burnt out. I'm just like, you know, it's about the writer, June, and only her. And only her thoughts, only her very, very insecure thoughts. And it's just that. And, you know, when she has a conversation with somebody, you're like, oh my god, finally something's happening. So, just need to say that because, like, this is not going to be a 5-star, but 4 stars definitely. But yeah, I only have a little bit left, like 50 pages, so I will definitely finish that before. So I just wanted to give like a little bit of an update before I do finish it. So I'm hoping for the end that she gets exposed, but like it would be, I don't know, weird. It's giving me so many thoughts, this book, and I can't really accumulate them rightly, I think. I don't know, but I need to finish it. But it's definitely crazy what she's doing and like thinking, but I don't think that she's like the only person who thinks that way. It's actually kind of scary how many people probably think that way. And yeah, it also gives a very good glimpse into publishing and stuff like that. So yeah, it's been definitely very interesting, and if you like books about publishing, would definitely recommend so far. But yeah, let's continue reading. Okay guys, I'm back home, obviously, if you couldn't tell from the much nicer room. Anyways, I finished Yellowstone. Yeah, I want to update you guys, but then it was like darkness, and I didn't want to just show like darkness, so I waited until I'm back home to talk about it. And honestly, I really, really, really liked it. It was so good, especially at the beginning. I didn't love the middle when it was a lot about social media, and if you read the book you probably know what I'm talking about, but like all the Twitter things, and I was like, see, this is too much, too familiar in a not good funny way, like no. So I didn't love that part, but obviously the rest was amazing, but just felt a little tiny bit slow in the middle, and I just wanted to get on with it, and I just wanted to know what's gonna happen. And yeah, I learned that, and it was really good, and I really enjoyed it. So I'm giving this 4 stars. Yeah, really, really good, and honestly crazy. And once I finished it, I like went on TikTok to just like research more about it and see other people's opinion and what other people think. But I feel like it was just very interesting. I think a lot of people are gonna still be reading it in a couple of years, and I'm very glad it came out in 2023. And yeah, I would definitely say it deserved its hype, because I think the way it talked about racism was a really good way, and I hope a lot of people learn something from it. I hope, I don't know, because I hope obviously not, but I feel like some people could have the same thoughts as the main character and then maybe learn something. I hope, I don't know, obviously I don't want that, but yeah, I just really enjoyed it. It was very good. The next book that I also actually already read, because I did it as an audiobook, because listen to that, what I'm going to show you, and then you maybe like know, okay, why I listened to it as an audiobook.
It's Brittany, bitch.
I'm trying not to get like copyrighted, but anyways, I listened to the audiobook of the memoir of Britney Spears that came out recently. I feel like in October, I'm not too sure. And I feel like celebrity memoirs really had it this year. Like there were so many coming out, there was so much hype about them. Like memoirs are really like on a trend to go up in popularity again, which I love. I love listening to audiobook memoirs. That makes sense? It's just so good. Like I absolutely love it. So I'm happy to see that trend, and I was very excited to listen to that. It was actually just 5 hours long. I did not want to buy the physical copy and read it for like 27 euros. I was like, no, let me just listen to it. And I did. And it was really good. It was genuinely so sad, especially because I don't have any clues on Britney Spears. I feel like that was I'm a little bit too young for that time. Like I think she was popular in 2010, and I just was a baby back then, so yeah. But I obviously knew some songs, and once I finished the audiobook I actually listened to like her most popular songs, and I was like, oh my goodness, this gives me so many memories back. And like I actually knew quite a lot of songs, so it was quite the vibe. So yeah, it was really good. It was so sad, especially because like I said, I had no clue she had children. I had no clue about the struggles she went through with custody of those children. No clue she had anxiety and depression and everything that was going on. I just knew a little bit about her dad and what an asshole he is, but like I said, not that much, and I feel like it brought a lot knowledge into me. I just wish it would have been a little bit more vulnerable, but that's all I can say. And otherwise really good. I'm obviously not gonna rate it because like it's a life story, can't really compare it, but I would definitely really recommend it, and I can see why a lot of people obviously listen to it. I mean, she's an icon, and yeah, I think this one, I mean, well, actually my favorite memoir was definitely by far Matthew Perry's, just because I think this is because he narrated it. Britney Spears did not narrate the book, but she did do like the intro, and she was there, I cannot narrate this because it's too vulnerable and too many sad things happened, and I totally understand it. But I love that Matthew Perry did his, and Jeanette McCurdy, for example, so I just that's a little bit more just because they did it themselves. But yeah, and that concludes this week's reading vlog. I feel like this reading vlog was really all over the place, and I do feel a little bit insecure on how this is turning out, and I feel like I didn't get a lot of b-roll, and it's just my thoughts. unwell, and I don't know, I feel very bad about this video, but I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you did, and I hope you're not like, yes, Emily, it was terrible. And I also only read 3 books, but I just honestly, yeah, it was really strong because I just watched Destiny Sibel's video that she did exactly the same. It's kind of funny. I'm like, ha, same girl. We've both been filming it for quite a while, so it's not like I did it after her. I don't know, anyways. And she was like, yeah, I read so many of the most popular books, like I didn't know what to read. I was like, yeah, same. Romance books, this is why there is no romance in this, because I read all the popular romance books, like Happy Place, Yours Truly, Love Theoretically, Magnolia Parks, About Your World. There were so many popular ones and I read them. The 7 Year Slip, you know, I read them. Same with thrillers, you know, None Shall Sleep, no, none of this is true, The Only One Left, all the Frida McFadden's, The Last Word. I feel like those were all like very talked about this year, and so, you know, this was mostly fiction, fantasy, and memoirs, so a little bit different, but I hope you still enjoyed it. And I mean, Divine Rivals was literally a 5-star read. Just wanted to say that again. 10 out of 10. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope I see you in the next one. I hope this wasn't like all over the place, but I hope you enjoyed. I hope you did enjoy. And I hope I see you in the next one. It will make me so happy. Okay, goodbye. 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 Okay, I don't know. Peace out.